two, and okay. What's going on, nerds around the world? Hey, it's me, Christopher N. Miller, host of Nerds United's One Cineverse. This is the show where we bring you the latest in the world of movie news, and we got some great topics to talk about on the show today. Some interesting subjects, and we're going to talk about and gather our thoughts of what we think of what has happened this week in terms of movie news, and to join me is, we see it on our main show on the Nurse United One is Avi Sachs.
Hey.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing fine. Yeah, Chris just asked me to join on to this, so I said, okay. Well, I mean, we sort of agreed together. But yeah, so I'm here to talk about what I know.
Okie dokie. All right. Yeah, like I said, we just talk about what we know. And we have plenty to talk about, so let's get right into the show. All right, the first topic we're going to talk about is the trailer for the latest James Bond movie, Spectre, has been released. It was released yesterday, online, and also they also put out a new synopsis clarifying a bit about the plot of the film, and I particularly enjoyed this trailer, from what I've seen, Sam Mendes, of course, came into the world of Bond 3 years ago with Skyfall, and how a big hit that turned out to be. It was a really well done film. It was a wonderful tribute to that point, the 50th anniversary of the Bond franchise. It brought in some new elements, yet it paid tribute, a well done tribute to the series' heritage. And this seems no different. From what I see in Spectre, this is classic Bond, modernized from new era. The action looks sick. It looks really exciting, and also you got the classic Bond elements, the Bond women, the gadgets, the henchmen, the very nefarious henchmen as played by Dave Bautista, and I particularly enjoyed it. And it was, for its callbacks to Bond history, most notably in the trailer, you recognize, and going into a little bit of the trailer for Bond fans, you can recognize the theme to On Her Majesty's Secret Service. And near the end of the trailer, I thought that was I kind of noticed it myself. I thought that was a really nice tribute to elements of the past, especially that musical theme. I thought it was a really well done trailer. I mean, it got me a little bit more stoked to see this movie. I know, you're not a big Bond fan, but what do you think about Spectre? Are you excited to see it, or?
No, I'm not really a fan of. Have never seen the James Bond movies, so I guess not really.
Okie dokie.
Like anything like I haven't seen, it's like I'm not really. I don't really care. It's not like I'm not like, oh, I hate this, but it's like I haven't seen any other ones, so like I have no opinion on it.
Avi, you got to see these movies. You got to see.
I know.
You got to check these out. You got to check some Bond.
Mm-hmm.
And also, the next topic we'll be talking about on the show today is the second trailer for the Good Dinosaur trailer has been released. And this is the second of two Pixar movies that's going to be released this year. The prior was Inside Out, which I have yet to see. I want to see it so badly.
It's so good.
Yes. Okay.
How many movies have you seen this year so far?
Round 4. I'm hoping to see the Good Dinosaur, and also Spectre, and also some more on this, But yeah, the Good Dinosaur trailer it looks like this could be another solid entry in the Pixar canon. The thing about it to me is it seems like a fascinating what if, and one of the things that fascinates me, one of the things that that has kind of there's such a fascination with me in terms of being a what if what would happen if a comet hadn't hit Earth and dinosaurs were to survive and interact with humans, and this is basically the premise of this film is all about. And
yeah,
surprisingly emotional. It is surprising. I love and the scene, and you know, and the relationship between the dinosaur and the young boy seems to be one of the more interesting and interesting elements in this movie. I like the animation. The detail is and the imagery is quite stunning, and the music seems to match it really well. You know, I mean, yeah, and I just like this looks terrific, and it may be one among Pixar's best. We don't know, but we have yet to see. Avi, you saw the trailer. What did you think?
I guess I enjoyed it. I'm not like as big on it as everyone else. It's the movie. I like the concept better than like the trailer. Um, the trailer's fine. I didn't. I was really actually shocked to see everyone's like reaction saying, "Oh, this looks amazing." I'm like, it looks fine. It like I think the concept's better than the actual trailer. It's a first time director, for Pixar. He directed like one Pixar short, and he's worked on some Pixar he animated some Pixar stuff. But yeah, it's a first time director.
I mean, well, I mean, yeah, you kind of see. I mean, I understand you have some reservations about it, but it looks kind of, you know, like I said,
Yeah, it looks fine. I don't hate it. I'm just saying I didn't think it was as amazing as everyone else said it was. But yeah, I liked it.
yeah. I mean, but you said, you know, yeah, but, but you gotta admit, it looks pretty terrific. You know, it looks like I said, it's
Yeah.
the concept. You know, the animation is stunning and vivid. It's like, and it's just like, it just seems to be certain magic about it. I don't know, but this is. We hope to see it's very good. Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully, it does look good. I mean, can't wait to see it. You know, definitely can't wait. The next item, another item on the agenda is the Hunger Games. That's the trailer for the Hunger Games Mockingjay Part Two that's been released. And
Yeah, those. Yeah, so the only things I haven't really seen are the Hunger Games Mockingjay trailer and the Spectre trailer. Like the trailers, but everything else isn't trailers that we're talking about.
yeah, but I seen this and I feel this looks really good. It's like a very effective conclusion to the series. You know, it seems to be pulling out all the stops here. You know, everything that has come to pass has led to this one moment, and it'll be interesting to see how it plays out. And that's I enjoyed what I saw. It's going to be going to be particularly emotional, especially for fans of the series. For fans of the series. This is the final installment. Most people were not thrilled with the previous with the final installment being split uh, uh, into
parts.
Into a two-part movie. I mean, they seem to lament that decision, especially Mockingjay Part One was not as well received, but this looks to make up for what happened for that this trailer right here. It looks to be more exciting, and like I said, I can't wait to go to the cinema to see how the story ends. I'll be check this thing out.
Okay.
Yeah, check
But yeah, everything, all the other topics we're talking about, I've seen.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And also another item on the agenda, another item we're going to discuss on the show is that the Jurassic World sequel has been announced. Jurassic World, which debuted this year, had like the biggest opening weekend in history. Came 22 years after the original Jurassic Park. And the success of the film seems to be based partly on nostalgia. There were many like me who grew up with the original Jurassic Park, saw it many, many times in the theater, or probably saw it on when it came out on home video. This is not. It was inevitable that was just going to happen. Jurassic Park was a more than decent follow-up. It was an adequate follow-up to those first three Jurassic Park films, most notably the sequels. The the prior two sequels, Lost World, which were vastly, and Jurassic Park 3, which were vastly inferior to the original. But some to say it's a bit unnecessary. I kind of agree, but let's see where this goes.
I like Jurassic World. I mean, people don't like it, but I think people automatically just compare it to the first one, so they say, "Oh, this isn't good." I still like it.
Yeah, like I said, it was decent. Yeah, Jurassic World does not have its fan. I mean, it has a lot of detractors, but it seems like it's an effective conclusion of the series. But we'll see. And the release date of the film is going to be on June 22nd, 2018. That's going to be That's going to be at least 3 years from now. But we're interesting. It's going to be interesting to see where the filmmakers take the story next. With this next installment, it's going to be 3 years. And then also the next item where we're going to talk on the show today is that Benicio Del Toro has been rumored to play a villain in the 8th installment of Star Wars franchise, Star Wars Episode 7. And I can say, if true, I'm pretty stoked about having this actor, play a villain in this series. Benicio Del Toro is truly an acting volcano. The man is immensely talented and really sears himself, so he puts himself into the roles he plays in. He truly is a force. I also compare him to Marlon Brando. In terms of acting ability, he truly immerses himself into the performances which he is casted, into the roles in which he is casting. I can see him playing a very effective, snarky villain, nefarious villain type in his movie. Avi, what do you think about this? About Del Toro movie?
I mean, yeah, he's a good actor, so he could be good, and we won't know until we actually see.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty.
All right. Next time we're going to talk about the next topic we're going to discuss on the show is that Sony has announced an Emoji movie. It's in. And when I heard this was going to be announced, I was like, of all the things, why come up with this idea? I mean, who came up with this brilliant idea to do an emoji movie? It seems like a silly concept to begin with, not a very ridiculous one to make in a movie of this sort. I feel that this is and Sony Animation is going to be, it's going to be an anime movie, and somebody by the
it could work. I'm thinking, like, it could be like Inside Out, maybe like emojis, emotions.
Yeah, Anthony is an individual by the name of Anthony Leonidas is slated to direct the movie. Like I said, I'm not sure this is a solid idea. I feel this is a wasted premise. This is suited to be a animated feature. Avi, what do you think about this?
I don't know. It could be good, but most likely it won't be. It probably won't even get made, in my opinion. They've announced it, but they'll probably scrap that idea.
Yeah, but this seems like the kind of movie where where it's announced, where they're not certain where to go, what direction to go with it. It may be going through some kind of development hell of the process. I, for one, do not want to see it get made, but this is you gotta question the studios, judgment in terms of going with ideas like this, especially in these days, where there are lots of sequels, reboots, and remakes and so forth. You gotta question the creativity of Hollywood these days.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna. Like I said, I'm not thrilled with the idea. Not Okay, and another item we'll be discussing on the show today is the Chloe Moretz, of Kick-Ass fame, will star in the Neighbors sequel, and Neighbors 2 is a sequel to the 2014 film, which starred Seth Rogen and Zac Efron. I particularly enjoyed the first, Neighbors.
I didn't find it as good as a lot of people. Also, I found enjoyable moments, but overall, I'd say I rate it like on like a Rotten Tomatoes scale. I rate it rotten. Like I found enjoyable moments, but yeah, people like there were a lot of people saying it was like the comedy of the year. Well, mainly because there weren't any like good comedies that came out last year besides like 22 Jump Street and even like I'd say the Lego Movie.
Yeah, it was like yeah, but this I thought this is like I'm quite curious about her casting choice in this movie. You know,
Hmm.
most people believe that a sequel should make. Most people question the studio's willingness to do a sequel to the film White Neighbors, but I'm at least curious to see where they go with this, especially with Moretz's involvement in the movie. I thought she was I think she's a talented young actress, you know. And then on the way, and you know, I thought, and her involvement in this, you know, seems to fascinate me. I mean, what do you think about her involvement in this sequel?
I mean, once again, she's a good actress, but I didn't like the first movie that much, so I'm not really looking. I can't say I'm looking forward to her being in it, but I mean, she could be good. The second movie could be good. Once again, we won't know until it happens. I
Yeah,
can't predict if it's gonna be good or not.
yeah, definitely. All right, definitely so. And also the final topic we're going to discuss on the show today is that Don Rickles will return the voice Mr. Potato Head in the fourth sequel in the Toy Story franchise. You know, I particularly enjoyed Don Rickles' vocal portrayal of Mr. Potato Head. You know, I always thought. Mr. Potato Head was one of the best characters in the Toy Story series, especially when voiced by Don Rickles. You know, it seems to be one of those great. You know, it seems one of the great perfect matching between the voice actor and the animated character. In the animated character, you know, I mean, it's kind of you know we kind of know this was going to happen. You know, I'm interested to see if Estelle Harris is going to come back. You know, to do this one as well. But yeah, well, yeah, I'm thrilled that that Rickles is going to come back. I mean, are you thrilled that the 89-year-old comedian is going to be returning to voice this character again?
I don't know. It's kind of obvious news. He's done the other three, so
Okay, but you
it's
are.
kind of obvious. It's like saying Tom Hanks will be back to voice I forgot his name, Woody.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It seems
It's
like
like saying Tom Hanks will be back to voice Woody and stuff.
well,
Like it's kind of obvious.
okay, well, yeah, you can kind of say that, but yeah, I'm
I
pretty.
honestly don't understand how like this is like a big news. Like a lot of people are talking about it. I'm like it's kind of obvious anyway. I mean, it's like saying the main character of your movie or one of the characters of your movie will be back in your movie
All
and
right.
being voiced by the same person.
Yeah, right. Like I said, you know, uh, like I said,
Actually, we still have two more things to talk about. Space Jam 2.
I was gonna say Space Jam 2. Oh, yeah, it's Space.
And I'll give my thoughts on
We,
Sharknado 3, I guess.
yeah, you talk about Sharknado 3. Obviously.
I'll do that now. It actually, the more I think about it, there's nothing really to talk about. If you like the other ones, I guess you'll like this one. It's stupid, but it's supposed to be stupid, so you can't really review it. So yeah, we'll get Space Jam 2.
Yes, but yeah, with this is Space Jam is the final topic we're going to talk about. You know, there have been rumors going around that
LeBron James.
the LeBron James that some time now that there's going to be a Space Jam sequel, and LeBron James has, you know, rumored to be the favorite, you know, to be in the sequel. You know, I'm not sure what to make about this. I saw the original Space Jam when I was a kid. I particularly enjoyed it. Now looking at it now, it's not as good as I remember. You know, it does have a lot of silly elements to it. You know, the animation was, you know, breathtaking. You know, what they did back then with, you know, the marrying live action and animate, live action and animated elements, that was particularly extraordinary. That was particularly terrific how they handle it. You know, it does have good ideas. You know, but you know, I wasn't. You know, I mean, right looking back at it now, I'm just like, I was really thrilled with it. It entertains, but it's particularly harmless. You know, in some ways, it does have a lot of flaws to it. I mean, what do you think about rumored Space Jam sequel and LeBron James' involvement?
I don't know. I don't even think he's the best basketball player in like right now. So, but yeah, the first Space Jam is stupid. Even when it came out, I probably like when I first saw it. I don't know how old I was, but even then, I probably thought it was stupid. Like, but definitely looking back, so yeah, I don't know. It'll probably make money because people will remember the first one. But yeah, it's stupid. So there's nothing to like. I don't know.
Yeah, like you said, well, the comments said this seemed a bit silly, you know, you gotta admit, you know, and, you know, it's ridiculous in some aspects, you know. Like I said, I'm not really saying I'm looking forward to the sequel, but I mean, I know I know there's some people who are at least curious to see, you know, this film and, you know, LeBron James, especially with LeBron James is going to be in it, you know. I mean, we see like we'll see another installment. You know, like I said, I'm not really thrilled, and if it's true, I'm not gonna be clamoring to see it because, like I said, I'm not really much of a fan of the first film. But you know, if they wanted, but like I said, it's a rumor. We're not certain if it's going to become a reality.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, all right, folks, that will do it for us. And thank you so much for joining us on this 8th installment of Nurse Unites One Cineverse. You know, like I said, we have more, and also make sure you subscribe to this channel, also to our main channel where we do our main show, Nurse Unites One. You know, and next week on the 27th, it's the fourth and last week. It's the final episode of Bond. We'll talk about the films of the Daniel Craig era, you know, and also, you know, make sure you check out some of our shows, you know, on the second channel. You know, we have some great content. I'd like to thank Avi Sachs for joining me. Avi, it's great having you with me on the show.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you for having me.
It's great having you, man. You know, and it's like so you can check this show, Nurse Unites One Cineverse, on Thursdays as usual. And you can check out, like I said, you can check out all the content on our channel, and also on this channel, and also on the main channel. Make sure you check out our Nurse Unites One Facebook group. You know? Thank you so much for joining us, folks. Yeah, until next time, we'll see you later.
Bye.